Hey guys, it's Lex and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you 25 of my favorite fonts. Now these fonts are simple and very easy, and all I used were 3 simple utensils. All of these fonts are perfect for calligraphy and to help you out with that, bullet journaling, or just any kind of drawing and sketching or writing titles of things. It all comes in handy because you'll find yourself doing a project or something and you'll be able to be that person with the pretty handwriting. Anyways, here are my utensils. I'm using the end of a Tombow black fine tip, it's just a felt tip, a normal black marker, any kind of felt tip, or even a Sharpie I guess would work. I'm also using a Crayola Super Tips, and it's purple, and then just a plain old black colored pencil. So for this first one, I'd probably describe this as just really wide, all caps, and just spread out a little more. This second font I would describe as tall and skinny letters, pretty close to each other. This third font is a little, it's really pretty actually. I think it's pretty. And some fonts are like this, so you could kind of build off of it, but I just add little tick marks on all the ends of the letters, and I like to write in all caps because they're usually more um, take-offs of the letter, just the endings, and that's where you want to put the tick mark. You don't want to go too crazy with the E's and all that, but just simple, really simple. So for 4, I only wrote high because I didn't want this video to go forever. So this is just block letters, plain old block letters, nothing else, nothing new. So, but I still think it's a classic. It's really nice and it's fun. And yeah. So for 5, it's basically the same thing, except you color in the shadows, which is usually the left sides or the right sides of the letters. So you just simply fill that in, and it's really easy, and I like it because it adds a little touch. So to me, this one is really fun and bouncy, and I really like it because it's basically number 2, but the letters shift up and down to give it more of a, fun effect. And inside of all the right side of all of the tall lines, I'm going to put a little line curving it where it needs to be, like the O's or B's, and it just gives it this really cute and bouncy effect. So for number 7, this one I used my purple one just to do the lines right away, and what you want to do is you want to just do all of the strokes that you would say would be thicker, and then you take the thin side and you'll just do a black line right there to complete the letter, like I did it on the H beforehand. And I think it looks really cool. You don't need to do any blocks around it. It just makes it look like pretty cool, in my opinion. Okay, so this one I really like because it's a lot like number 3, because it's got the tick marks and it's really cute and almost bouncy. I know I've been saying that word a lot, but hey, I like the adjective bouncy. I like it, okay? But it's basically like number 3 except lowercase letters, and I think it's really cute. For number 9, this one's really simple, but it looks really nice. So on the downstrokes, the first downstroke of a letter, or just if there's 2 downstrokes, I did this. It's basically like handwritten calligraphy, but it's not as it's not as fancy, I'd say. It's just almost like separating the letters and then just joining them together. It's not like with all the loops and all the pretty little stuff. I don't know how to explain it, but it's just on all the downstrokes I thickened with just a normal black marker. And then after this, I am just going over with my pencil because it's thinner. So I'm just going to do basically what we did on number 6 and just put these little lines right on. Oh, I just hit my head on my camera. Yeah, I remember that. But sorry. Anyways, you're just going to put your little lines just on the opposite side of where you thicken the lines. Okay, so number 10, in my opinion, looks very cool. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take my Crayola Super Tips and I'm just going to simply write out in capital letters, hello. Obviously I like the word hello because I've written it 10 times already. But anyways, you're going to take the fine tip of your marker and I just on the right side of most of the downstrokes or strokes, and sometimes on the top in the connectors like the E and the H, and actually the O too. Hello has a lot of connectors. And this made it look like a really cool 3D effect, but not too much. I mean, 5 is bold, so this one really looks so cool in my opinion because it's got that bright pop of color, and it also has that really cool effect. Okay, so there are 2 main ways to do this next one. The first one is the one that I did. I simply wrote hi, and I just did a bubble outline around the letters. Or you could do the bubble outline first and then hi in the middle, but for me, that's a little hard. So I just skipped that and I did it so that I had a guide. So for number 12, it's really simple. It's just, I took my Crayola marker, I just wrote hello, and then with my Tombow thin tip, I just went around it basically like number 11, but I went right up on it and just outlined it. Okay, so this next one looks pretty intricate and it was a little intimidating at first, but after you do it, it's really simple. All it is you write hi or any phrase or word that you want to write out in a marker or in just any other type of marker. Honestly, a brush pen might work. Yeah, you could try this in calligraphy if you really wanted to. But yeah, you just write out your phrase and then with your thin tip of your marker, you are just going to simply outline it, and then on the downstrokes or the left or the right side, I keep saying left side, you're just going to do a little outline or a bubble almost, and it looks like a 3D effect, and to me it was really cool. So for number 14, I am going to start with a base of just a square letter. Okay, so okay, So it's kind of hard to explain, but I have to go quickly here. But my camera just died out on me. So I realized it like after three more things. So first one was just finish that bubble and then outline it with the color. And then I'm going to just take this for number 15, just do 3 lines and in different directions depending on where the crosses go, just alternating back and forth. 16 is plain calligraphy, and 17 is probably my favorite. It is just calligraphy with just a color, and I think that really helps with the look effect of it. It makes it look very elegant. And you're just going to, depending on the length, do a line, a dot, and then a line if it's long, and then just a line and a dot if it's shorter. I, anyways, just thought that was really cool. So for 18, I'm just starting out with just a bubble letter, and this was kind of hard in one motion for calligraphy, so I recommend maybe trying with pencil first or pencil as just high, and then going around it with the marker. And then I just added zigzag lines in there, and it turned out really cool. It made it look almost like, I don't know, it's hard to explain, but it looked really cool. So for 19, I kind of crammed it in here. I don't really know why I did that, but so I just wrote high, and then on probably about a half or 2/3 of the way up, I just drew a line across in the same distance for every letter and every little valley or uprising hill in the letter, as you'd like to call it. And then I just colored it in, and yeah, it turned out really cool. It was like half of it was a different color. I mean, if you have any other like color that you would like to add a stripe along in the middle, you could definitely do that, but I didn't have that in hand. So anyways, this last font I'm writing thank you for watching, because thank you for watching, but this one is really just like on all of the different lines, you're just going to end with or start with a little, tick mark, but curve it in so that it's not so distinct. And this one turned out really cool. I really thought that this one was really good fun. I'd say my favorites are probably 17, 11, 7, 13, 9 probably, and where was the other one? Well, of course, 16. And I don't know. Yeah, I think that's it. But those were definitely by far my favorites. But everyone has different tastes. Anyways, make sure you comment, like, and subscribe. Keep watching my channel. And thanks for watching. Bye.